Basically, I design the new systems, I go with the third parties, look at the overview of what new systems we're getting in, and then implement that design, hand it over to the systems team to do builds, and then support them throughout, and then put in hopefully new patient systems to improve patients. I think the simple part of it is actually just having an overview of the new system you're putting in. So looking at the documentation, reading it over, looking at what we need to get in place. The hardest part about it is actually passing all that knowledge on to the next generation who haven't been involved. So making sure you've got all your documentation and giving that to them, and answering questions and being there for the people really. I think it's the hardest part, is just making sure you've got the time to spend. It was exciting because it was a new challenge for us. I always worked on servers and the server estate, but taking up the technical architect side of in the systems was brilliant. I really aspired to the challenge and had a great time with the team. It makes me feel like I'm accomplishing something. I've got a long history with my health, and one of the best things about it is, for me, is that I can actually put new clinical systems in to improve the patient experience, and I love the fact that you get that out of it. Although I don't see the patient side of it, but I know I've put something in that's made a big difference to someone. I think one of the biggest perks is you're not as pressured here. You know, you've got to get your work done. There's nobody on your back all the time. You don't get pressured into your work to get it done. You're allowed to get on with it. And the people you work with, it is nice knowing everybody around you and they're always there to help. And also, I like the ping pong. Getting up away from your desk for 5 minutes at a time is just great. Just having a bit of a relax away from everything. The culture here is very open, in my opinion. Everybody's here to help each other. You know, the doors are always open, even your director's door's always there. And I can go in and see them if I've got any issues. I can't go in and see me director, I can go and see my manager or anything like that. I think that's what you really need. Ever changing. I like how things are constantly changing. It keeps my brain active. I love the builds. I've always loved building IT systems when I was a kid. I started in PCs, just got me the first one from when I was back in the 90s, took it apart, broke it, and then learned to fix it. And then I went to the shops and started learning more skills on that, and that's where I got to the point where I'm actually just putting in the systems and new applications. I'd recommend it to anybody who wants a long-lasting but also aspiring career in IT, especially if you want to do architecture. This is a great place to do because we've got actually on-premise hardware and a lot of cloud infrastructure now. So there's a lot of development as well. So a varied role, to be honest.